Hey everybody, this is Michael Kishwa, aka Mandla Inkosi, and I am doing a video for the Landman Season 1, Episodes 8 and 9, I believe, is because I've it's been like 2 weeks since I've done a video. So, I'm doing a video for those 2 episodes, from what I can remember of them, and it kind of leading up to, yesterday was the finale. I haven't watched it yet. At least that's what it said. It's supposed to be yesterday was the finale. So, if it's on there, I'll watch it, and I'll do another video on that. But episodes 8 and 9 leading up to it, let's just kind of recap where we are. Cooper is kind of, getting a little more serious with his now girlfriend that he's living with. The woman that she's a younger girl that had a kid that her husband died in that first explosion on episode 1. And now Cooper, he started off, just being a really good friend and like mowing lawns for her and, helping her with figuring out the bills and stuff like that. And then it turned into something a little more serious. So that's going on. Monty, who is John Hamm's character, he had his 4th triple bypass surgery because he had a heart attack while he was in his car. Luckily, he wasn't driving because he's got a driver for him because he's a billionaire. But anyways, he was in the hospital. Tommy Norris came in to see him, and Monty said, "I've got to be scaling back." Basically, is what he said, and that he gave Tommy a promotion and a raise. I mean, he said that you're pretty much doing the job anyways, but now you're going to get a raise and the actual title. So he's going to be the VP of Operations or something like that, Senior VP of Operations. So yeah, that's what's going on there. Tommy's ex-wife that's still now is, I guess they're gonna get back together, or they have been back together, because she's getting divorced from her husband after Tommy. That's kind of confusing. But anyways, she's living with Tommy along with their daughter living with them in the house that's kind of owned by the business, but they've kind of moved in there. And then there's 2 other guys that work with the business living with them also. So it's kind of like a de facto family put together. And she makes these extravagant dinners, and everybody there just wants to have regular, whatever, and just grab stuff out of the cupboard. But she thinks and puts upon herself to do that. So anyways, her and her daughter also have been doing this thing over with the old person's home, where they go over there and kind of give them some excitement in the day, because they walked in the one time and they were just doing nothing. They were like lounging around, sleeping, whatever, and no one visits them, obviously, because it's an old person's home. But she got this idea that they will come over there once a day and do things with them, have fun with them, play cards, drink, whatever. And the latest thing is that they want to go to a strip club, kind of like a gentleman's club kind of thing. And they'll have women that are stripping for the guys, but then they also wanted to get a man there, and they're going to get I don't know her name right now off the top of my head, but the daughter's boyfriend, who she just started seeing, who's a quarterback and in one of the colleges and in Texas there. So she wants to get him to be the stripper for the women, the old women. So that's gonna be kind of funny, and it hasn't happened yet. It probably happened in the finale, but we'll see. And I'll report on that. And so that's the basic thing of what's going on. There was another thing about the cartel and having issues with everyone drilling on their property, and Tommy has gotten the army involved. I think it's the army. It's a military base close by to be on the property where the, not right where they're drilling, but on that same property. And they did a flyby thing with a helicopter and just shooting at the ground. And it just so happens that some of the cartel members were out there distributing their drugs and stuff, and one of the vans got shot and exploded, and the guy died. So now the guy is worried that he's going to be in trouble from like a lawsuit because of killing somebody. And Tommy says, no, they're not going to really pursue anything like that because it's cartel. They're not going to worry about it. They're just going to move on. And then one of the cartel members says that him and Tommy need to meet and discuss what they're going to do about this. So that was leading up to that. And I believe I've caught everything else up with it. It's an exciting series. Yes, there's curse words. I've always said that before. There's innuendos and all that stuff. But that stuff aside, being not really that best for everyone to watch, I just kind of leave that to be like that's real life things. That's what happens in real life scenarios. So anyways, like the video that I just shared with you, and I forgot to mention that if you haven't watched those, you should watch them and then come back to the video. Sorry for spoiler warnings. But anyways, subscribe to my channel. If you're just watching and not subscribing, please subscribe. It helps me to get more content available for everyone, and it gets my videos out there. So please subscribe more, and tell your friends to subscribe as well. I'll see you next time. It might be in a few days after I've watched the finale, and I'm also going to be starting another channel that's not related to movie critiques. It's a totally different thing, but look out for that. It'll be coming up here soon. All right, talk to you next time.